What strategies should Ahmad consider expanding Ahmad's style Sendirian Berhad style stably? The first one is Ahmad should implement formal internal controls and segregation of duties. Ahmad needs to immediately address the lack of checks and balance by separating high-risk responsibilities. Second is adopt a digital financial and inventory system. To move away from recording at the individual level, Ahmad should create an automated point of sale, POS and inventory system. Number 3. Ahmad should schedule risk management and audit protocol. Ahmad should conduct independent stock, accounts and bank reconciliation under the supervision of people not responsible for maintaining paper trace of record regularly. Number 4. Embrace financial integrity and prudence. Ahmad should decide to catalog, shortage and write down out of date fabric at its net relevant value and RV before applying for a RM 300,000 loan. Last, maintain an adab-based organizational culture. As a manager, Ahmad needs to incorporate his personal values of blessing and pity into the workplace code of conduct for his employees.
During the review of the financial record, several issues were identified. I will list these issues and discuss how each one affects the accuracy of the financial statement. Firstly, we have inventory overstatement and reporting errors. The main issue is the overstatement of inventory. The company records inventory before receiving the goods. It can fail to deduct return faulty clothes and include consignment goods that do not belong to the company. This error inflate total asset and violate the prudence principle. In addition, the failure to write down RM 12,000 of obsolete fabric to its NRV overstates current profit. Secondly, we have cash discrepancy and weak handling procedure. There is serious weakness in cash management and recording. A cash shortage of RM 3,600 was found, caused by manual handling by a single cashier and poor internal controls. Cash is kept insecurely and banked only weekly, increasing the risk of loss. As a result, the cash and bank balance in the financial statement are unreliable and lack of proper audit. Lastly, we have lack of internal controls and segregation of duties. The main issue is the lack of segregation of duties in inventory and cash management. One staff member handles all inventory process without independent checks, while the same person manage both cash records and bank reconciliation. This weak control increased the risk of fraud and errors, leading to unreliable financial information such as unverified RM 5,200 deposit in transit and undermines the reliability of the financial statement.
In business, Ahmad should evaluate before expansion. The first one is financial risk. Financial risks are very crucial when applying for bank loan. It is called a risk when the financial statement is overstated and inaccurate that may influence the bank decision. Ahmad discovers many things when reviewing his company's account. All these things could make Ahmad company's financial statement overstated and may lead to loan rejection. However, the bank may also approve based on misleading financial statements that could expose Ahmad to legal consequences. Thus, evaluating financial risk ensure that Ahmad's company cash flow, profit, and assets are truly accurate before doing expansion to avoid loan rejection and legal consequences because of misleading information. The second one is operational risk. Operational risk refer to the weak internal controls and poor process of a company that may affect their daily business operation. Ahmad's company only have one staff member to control the entire inventory process and one cashier that handles all the cash flow. It may expose the company to the one is market risk. Market risk must be evaluated to avoid unsold stock that may cause failed expansion. Ahmad plans to introduce a women's shirt line and expansion into new physical outlets in KL and Penang that can be a risk when the new product failed to attract customers and unable to compete in the market. It happened because the new product does not meet the customer preference. This may cause the new outlets fail to generate sufficient sales to cover high fixed costs. Thus, evaluating market risk helps Ahmad's company to ensure that market demand really support expansion. The last one is ethical risk. Ethical risk must be evaluated to protect trust, reputation, and barakah. Ahmad faces temptation to delay recording inventory shortage until after the bank review, which contradicts the principle of amanah and adab that he values. This makes us lose of trust from bank, employees, and also suppliers. It may also give a negative impact to Ahmad's personal and business reputation because of the absence of barakah that determines.
How can good governance and internal control strengthen his expansion plan? First is they prevent fraud and operational mistakes. Currently, one employee handles all inventory duties, and Ahmad should separate physical custody and record keeping. This allows error like missing fabric 800,000 ringgit and cash shortage 3,600 ringgit to be detected early. Next is physical and administrative controls reduce theft. CCTV in storage areas and daily separate cash counts help track assets. Regular and standardized bank reconciliation helps detect issues such as unsupported deposits of 5,200 ringgit. This control protect company resources. And last but not least is strong internal control increases the company's credibility. This is important to obtain the 3,100 ringgit bank loan. Writing down obsolete inventory to NRV shows owner reporting. Good governance shows the bank that projected 850,000 ringgit. Ahmad faces an ethical dilemma between expediency and integrity. He is under pressure to present strong financial to secure a 3,100 ringgit loan, but has found irregularities, which is inflated inventory, missing materials, and obsolete fabric. He is torn between postponing changes to appear profitable or recognizing losses immediately. This tests his amanah, which is trustworthiness. Based on adab and religious values, Ahmad must act with full disclosure and moral discipline. Business is a form of worship and responsibility. Ahmad must adjust financial statement to reflect actual physical stock and write down 12,000 ringgit obsolete fabric to NRV. Despite profit impact in line with barakah from honest dealing. Ahmad should prioritize taqwa over short-term gains, eliminate overvalued asset, and avoid dishonesty. Though growth may slow, it protects the business reputation. Choosing amanah shows he views business resources as a trust to be managed professionally.
First and foremost, if I were Ahmad, first thing first that I will do is to be honest in every matter. As a leader, I should be fully responsible and not hide any weakness or mistake from other parties, especially when it related to financial record. Even though profit may look highest because of error or unrecorded losses, this may make the company appear more attractive to the bank or other parties. I will still choose to present the true situation of the business. This is because I know that Allah knows everything we do, even when humans do not see it. Allah is all-seeing, all-knowing, and all-hearing, and nothing can be hidden from Him. If I choose to cheat the record, the income that I will receive will not have barakah. As a result, I will not feel the peace or satisfaction when spending the income, even when the amount is largest. Secondly, I will not accuse any employee without clear and strong evidence. This is because accusing someone without any evidence is against fairness and adab, and it can make employees feel dissatisfaction and distrust among them. Finally, I will be correcting all the mistakes that happen in the company. This includes separating tasks and adding more employees so that no single employee handle everything, installing more CCTV in critical areas, and ensuring proper supervision. I will also introduce better technology and system so that the cashier doesn't need to record transactions manually. By this improvement, it can reduce human error, prevent dishonest, and help protect the company inventory and cash as an amanah.
fear of God, taqwa, influence ethical business decisions, in this case by guiding Ahmad to prioritize honesty, accountability, and amanah over short-term gains, as shown when he realized that cash and inventory are not just numbers, they are an amanah. Instead of delaying adjustment to secure the bank loan, taqwa compels him to record the 8,000 ringgit shortage, write down the 12,000 ringgit obsolete fabric to its net realizable value, remove return defective rules, and exclude consignment stock from company inventory, because misrepresentation would be a form of dishonesty. The case also highlights weak internal controls, such as one-stop managing the entire inventory system, cash shortage of 3,600 ringgit left unrecorded, and unsupported deposits in transit of 5,200 ringgit, all of which taqwa would push Ahmad to correct by implementing segregation of duties, independent cash counts, daily banking, log storage, CCTV, and reconciliation reviewed by someone without cash access. Moreover, taqwa discourages deception of stakeholders, reminding Ahmad that misleading the bank with implicit assets would erode trust and contradict the principle of amanah. Ultimately, the epilogue shows that expansion is a test of his integrity, and taqwa directs him to choose long-term sustainability and spiritual accountability over expanding growth, proving that true success in entrepreneurship is measured not only by profit but by trust, transparency, and alignment with values. If I were in Ahmad's position, I would experience a deep internal conflict. At first, the desire to achieve success and gain profit would feel satisfying, as growth and expansion represent years of hard work. However, then realization sets in. I would understand that this decision is not just about business, it is between me and God. I could deceive others, but I cannot deceive Him. The temptation for short-term benefits and the greed within me would be strong, as it is a part of human nature, especially when money is involved. Yet, I would recognize that these gains are temporary and unethical. Misrepresentation could harm stakeholders such as customers, investors, financial institutions, and suppliers, creating confusion and distrust. As a business owner, I must uphold the amanah entrusted to me. Ultimately, I would feel a quiet but firm determination to correct these issues, rebuild systems, and strengthen the company's culture so that growth can occur without compromising values or integrity.